Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So this is our group that we will be talking about Project Charter. So meet our best team. I as the project sponsor and Ahmad, Rozani, Irfan as the project manager. Wasis, Hasan, Hendardi as the project coordinator.
So
So
for the first project charter, our project charter is from hobby to career training program, and the project description. The From Hobby to Career program is an integrated training and career empowerment project designed to transform participant hobbies into marketable professional skills. The project was developed in response to the growing number of students and young adults who possess creative or practical hobbies but lack structured guidance on how to monetize or professionally utilize. This project aims to bridge the gap between personal interests and employable capabilities through structured training, mentorship, evaluation, and collaboration. The program focuses on four primary hobbies categories such as photography, cooking, editing, and filming, which are selected based on market relevance and student interests. The training emphasizes the transition from interest-based activity to career-based skill application. And for the main outcomes expected include increasing employability rates among participants, establish of partnership between the university, local businesses, and professional, and creation of structured scalable training modules, and for the last, that a database of participants and their respective skill portfolio for future job. This project is conducted over an 11-week period, encompassing the stage of program design, implementation, evaluation, and refinement. So for uh, project scope, uh, the project scope defines the work required to deliver the from hobby to career training successfully, outlining what is included and excluded from the project framework. For in-scope activities, we have program research and design, partnership and networking, training implementation, and evaluation and integration. And for out of scope activities, we have job placement services beyond the initial career mentoring period, development of advanced level or certification programs, international training collaboration, and for the last, we have financial support for participant project outside the program framework.
so this is the work breakdown structure. First, we have the program design and preparation, training implementation and evaluation, and career integration. It's in phase one, program design and preparation. The foundation of the initiative is established. This phase focuses on identifying participants, common hobbies, building partnerships with mentors and industry experts, preparing detailed budgets, and developing relevant training modules. In phase two, training implementation brings the program to life. Participants engage in orientation sessions, hands-on training activities, and real-world projects under the guidance of experienced mentors. And finally, in phase three, evaluation and career integration focuses on assessing the program's impact and supporting participants in transitioning toward employability or freelancing opportunities. Continuous evaluation, career mentoring, and program refinement ensure sustainable outcomes and ongoing improvement for future cycles. So, as you can see, identify common hobbies, like ask the participants to fill out surveys about their favorite hobbies, and then develop partnership, contact and collaborate with mentors, budgeting and funding proposal, create a financial plan that includes budget details and funding requirements. For the curriculum and module design, the detailed learning modules for each hobby categories such as photography, cooking, and etc. That's for the phase one. In phase two, training implementation, We hold an opening session to explain the program's goals, structure, and expectations. And for the training session, we run the main training activities developed by hobby categories, as we mentioned before: photography, cooking, editing, and filming. So for the assigned practical projects, give each participant a project brief, mentoring support, schedule weekly mentoring sessions. Phase 3, evaluation and career integration, we have evaluate training effectiveness, measure employability impact, and post-training mentoring and job readiness, review and refinement. So this is for the project cost of the program. We have 6 categories from hobbies and survey analysis, curriculum and module, coordination and partnership, administration and licensing, logistic and initial equipment preparation, and team transportation. And in total, it cost around 8 million. This is for the training implementation. We need to have the training venue, trainer fees, facilities and facilitators and mentoring, meals and snacks, training materials and supplies, participant starter kit. So this is for the evaluation and career integration. We have evaluation sessions and survey, job fair or showcase day, post-training mentoring, documentation and reporting, feedback and development. And it's accumulated to 15 million. 700. This is for the management contingency, management coordination and monitoring, general team transportation, and contingency reserve up to 10%, which cost around 14,600,000. And this is for the program, how its breakdown of each categories. For the program design, it's around 7.7%. Training implementation, it's the main course, so it's the most highest, which is around 64.3, and evaluation career integration, it's 14.5, and management and contingency is around 13.5. This is the project resource. We will be needing human resource, financial resource, physical resource, and continuing, we have technological resource, organizational resource, external resource, and methodological resource.
Now I will explain the project schedule from hobby to career program. The project is planned to run a total duration of 11 weeks, covering the entire life cycle from preparation to closure. The schedule is divided into 4 structured phases to ensure smooth execution and effective monitoring. The first phase is program design and preparation, which takes place during weeks 1 to 3. In this phase, the team conducts hobby surveys, develops partnerships with mentors and local businesses, finalizes the project budget, and completes the curriculum design. The key deliverables of this phase include the hobby survey report, sign MOUs, approve budget, and finalize training modules. The second phase is training implementation, conducted during weeks 4 to 7. This is the core phase of the project, where participants attend orientation sessions, technical training workshops, and hands-on practice activities. During this period, participants also work on practical projects and develop their professional portfolios. Supported by continuous mentoring, the main outputs are training session reports, mentoring logbooks, and participant portfolios. And the third phase is evaluation and career integration, which runs from weeks 8 to 10. In this phase, the project team evaluates training effectiveness, measures employability impact, and organizes a showcase or job fair event. Participants present work to industry partners, and career mentoring is provided to support job readiness. The key deliverables include evaluation reports, employability assessments, and showcase summaries. And the final phase is program review and closure. Conducted in week 11, this phase focuses on internal evaluation, final reporting, financial reconciliation, and official project closing. The outcome is final project report and documented lesson learned, which will be used to improve future program cycles. Next, I will explain the risk management approach used in this project. Risk management is designed to proactively identify, analyze, mitigate, and monitor potential risks throughout the project's 11-week life cycle. The goal is to minimize disruptions and ensures the successful delivery of project objectives. The main categories of risk identified in this project include financial risk, operational risk, technical risk, human resource risk, external risk, and reputational risk. Each risk is assessed based on its likelihood and potential impact, allowing the team to prioritize high-risk areas. To manage these risks, the project applies three key strategies: prevention, mitigation, and escalation. Preventive actions are implemented early to reduce probability of risk occurring, while mitigation plans are prepared to minimize impact if risks do materialize. A 10% contingency reserve is allocated specifically to address unexpected costs or schedule adjustments. Risk monitoring is conducted through weekly coordinating meetings, progress reports, and risk log updates. Clear communication channels, including email, WhatsApp groups, and shared documentation platforms, ensure that all stakeholders remain informed and responsive to emergent risks.
So I will explain about project procurement. Project procurement management plan. Our title is From Hobby to Career Training Program. Project duration 11 weeks, prepared by project manager. Procurement objectives. The objectives of this procurement management plan is to ensure that all goods and service required to the successful execution of our project are procured in a timely, cost-effective, transparent, and quality assured. Procurement activities cover acquisition of goods, procurement of professional services, and engagement of support services. Procurement strategy. The project adopts a centralized procurement strategy managed by project manager in coordination with the finance and procurement team. For procurement scope, in scope procurement, the first we have trainer and mentor services, training and showcase, venue rental, training materials and supplies, participant starter kits, catering services, documentation and reporting services, digital platform and IT support, and for the last, transportation and logistics. And for the out of scope procurement, we have a long-term capital assets, financial support for participant project outside the program, and external professional certification services. Procurement roles and responsibility. We have a project manager to overall procurement oversight, approvals, and cost control. Finance and procurement team. The responsibility, vendor sourcing, negotiation, contracting, and payments. Logistic and administration team. The job is receiving, inspection, inventory, and distribution. Legal and partnership team. Contract and MOU management. Trainer or mentor coordination defines a technical and training specification. And for the procurement items and specification, the item such as participant starter kit, training materials, promotional media, documentation supplies. For the service procurement, we have a trainer services, mentoring services, venue rental, catering services, and documentation services. For the procurement methods, we have trainer mentors. The method is direct appointment, venue rental, acquisition, comparison, catering. The method is local vendor selection, starter kit, bulk purchasing, and for the last, documentation. The method is a service contract. For the procurement process flow, we have identification of procurement needs, develop of technical specification, vendor searching and evaluation, cost negotiation and approval, contract signing or purchase order issuance, delivery, inspection and acceptance, and for the last, payment processing and documentation. And for the procurement schedule alignment, we have weeks 1 until 2 vendor identification, Week 3, purchase material such as kits and venue booking. Weeks 4 until 7, catering, trainer services and consumable. Weeks 8 until 10, showcase venue and documentation services. And the last week 11, final payments and procurement closeout. And procurement budget control, our procurement activities must align with the approved project budget. Expenditure require project manager approval. A 10% contingency reserve is allocated for unforeseen procurement risk. And for the procurement risk, we have vendor delays, price fluctuation, quality issues, and vendor withdrawal. For the procurement quality assurance, we have a goods and services acceptance checklist, post-procurement vendor performance evaluation, complete documentation such as contracts, invoice, and delivery notes. And the last is feedback from trainers and participants. For the procurement closure, we have a procurement activities are formally closed when all goods and services are delivered and accepted. All vendors' payment are completed. No outstanding disputes or claims remain, and procurement records and evaluation are archived.
Now I will highlight some of the key project risks identified in this program. One major risk is funding delays or budget constraints, which could disrupt the project timeline or reduce the scope of activities. To mitigate this, funding approvals are secured early and contingency reserve is used when necessary. Another risk involves trainer or mentor unavailability due to scheduling conflicts or emergencies. This risk is addressed by preparing backups trainers and using standardized training materials to maintain session continuity. Operational and logistical risks, such as delays in equipment or training materials, may affect training quality and participant satisfaction. To reduce this risk, all logistics are prepared in advance and alternative suppliers are identified. There is also a technical risk related to failures and in digital platforms such as Zoom, Google Forms, or internet connectivity. Mitigation strategies include using backup platforms and maintaining offline copies of learning materials. Additionally, participants' engagement risk is considered, as low attendance or motivations could reduce learning outcomes. This is managed through continuous mentoring, motivational sessions, and regular feedback monitoring. Identified risk has a clear risk owner responsible for monitoring, reporting, and taking corrective action. If a risk escalates beyond the control of some team, it follows a structured escalation process involving the project manager and project sponsor.
So next it's about the project quality. First, our quality objective is the project management to ensure that the from hobby to career program is delivered in accordance with approved standards, stakeholder expectation, and predefined success criteria. What it is that the quality objective is talking about is delivering the training modules, ensuring consistent and effectiveness mentoring support, achieving high participant satisfaction, etc. and etc. The quality standards is measured against the following standards and criteria. Curriculum quality is training. Modules must be validated by mentors before it is given, and training delivery quality session must follow the finalized curriculum that has been prepared by the mentors. Mentoring quality, we have weekly mentoring sessions. Participant output quality means that each participant must produce a complete and professional portfolio demonstrating technical competence and career readiness. Documentation quality. All reports such as training, evaluations, employability, and final report must be complete, accurate, and submitted on time. So standards and metrics. Quality standards are defined based on institutional guidelines, partner expectation, and project scope requirements. The key quality metrics include curriculum quality, training delivery, mentoring effectiveness, participant performance, participant satisfaction, and document quality. which means that the curriculum quality must align with the industry needs. The training delivery must be above 90% session completion. Mentoring effectiveness must be conducted every week. Participant performance, which is from the portfolio completion rate, and participant satisfaction must be above or equal to 80% satisfaction score, and documentation quality must be 100% report completion. And the third, we're going to be talking about quality assurance. This includes review and approval of the curriculum and training materials before it is implemented, use of standard operation procedures, or you can say SOP, for training, delivery, mentoring, and evaluation, etc. and etc. Quality assurance is overseen by the project manager with support from the training development team, mentoring team, and evaluation team. That's how it's seen. That's how it's assured. Fourth, quality control. Quality control focuses on monitoring and evaluating outputs to ensure they meet quality standards, such as monitoring attendance, collecting participants' feedbacks, evaluating learning outcomes through assessments and practical projects, reviewing mentoring logbooks and feedback records, assessing portfolio quality during evaluation and showcase. Quality roles and responsibilities. For the project manager, they oversee overall quality management. Training developer team ensures that the curriculum is relevant in the industry. Trainers and mentors deliver a high quality training and mentoring aligned with the program objective. Evaluation team measures learning outcome satisfaction levels, and administrative team ensures accuracy of documentation and reporting. Continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is embedded into the project through mid-program evaluations and feedback collections, final program review and lessons learned documentation, revision of training modules based on participant and mentor feedback, recommendations for future program cycles. This approach ensures that the From Hobby to Career program is not only successful in the current cycle, but also scalable and sustainable for future implementation. So this Hobby to Career program has been a significant initiative in empowering participants to develop their personal interest into professional skills through a well-structured program that include training sessions, mentoring support, and practical project implementation. The participant gained not only technical expertise but also valuable experience relevant to their future careers. The collaboration among trainers, mentors, and partner organizations played a vital role in ensuring the program's effectiveness and overall success. This project has successfully met its objectives of enhancing employability, promoting creativity, and bridging the gap between hobbies and sustainable career opportunities. So that's it from our group about Career to Program Project Charter. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.